Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Isaac Umbras, and today we are back in Enthusia Professional Racing, where we'll be driving the wonderful Toyota 2000, the TSO20, the GTU one, the race car, the 1999 version in its Marlboro livery. Welcome for Joby GT, hope you're doing well. Let's jump right in. Let's see what we can do. First things first, a race at Tsukuba with a bunch of LMGTPs as well as Group C cars and LMP1s. Yeah, it is exciting. You took Extreme Racer Dream Control. Yeah, I'm hoping it's good. I'm genuinely hoping it's good. I don't want them to drop the ball. But everything I've seen so far looks really cool. It's been a hot minute since we have since we have driven in this game. We haven't driven it since last year. We are back in. Oh! Dive bomb like crazy down the outside. Can we make it work? Yes, we can. Alright, let's get up into first place here. I don't think we want to go down into first gear. First gear is going to get real squirrely with the mid-engine car, especially since it is still has not yet been leveled. It's going to be a little bit tricky. We got another car up ahead. The Nissan R390, and this up ahead, this is going to be our big rival. Japanese Le Mans prototype versus Japanese Le Mans prototype. Keep it in second, brake a little bit later. You can brake later there, Isaac. Oh, prototypes should not be racing at Tsukuba, but we are. Come on, keep it under control. Oh, that's not under control. All right, get it back under control, Isaac. Come on, focus. We can definitely get ahead of the Audi R8. I think we should be quicker than that. Yeah. Alright, the Audi R8 is also gaining on the R390. So hopefully those two, if they start battling, will allow us to catch back up and insert ourselves into the fray. Holy cow, you gotta like really push in the prototypes there. They got crazy amounts of downforce, crazy amounts of mechanical grip, lots of acceleration. It feels almost claustrophobic here. Oh, come on. Downforce, give me a little bit more downforce. Almost. Alright. Ooh, alright, sliding out wide there. They're getting a little bit spicy. We're gaining on the R390. Maintaining pace with the Audi. We might be able to follow them through. Recently ended up joining Celine. Ooh. Very nice. Love the S. I wish it was some more racing games. Only one I know of exists in Midnight Club 3. Which is a shame because it's a really cool like customization of the 4th generation Mustang. So it's a little bit sad to see it not get nearly as much love. Alright, can we slide down the inside? Yes, we can. Nose to tail, 3-car battle. Almost halfway through the race. Oh boy. Can we hang it around the outside? Oh, I don't think it's gonna work. Nah, we can't quite make it stick. Oh, we got the R8 challenging for position as well. Car is just a little bit squirrely on acceleration. Lots of power from this turbocharged V8 in the rear. But we also have lots of grip as well. Very wide racing slicks. Oh, that's a dive and a half. We made it work though. We have made it work. Alright, let's pull ahead now. Let's see if the R390 can hold up the R8 a little bit. The Nissan versus the Audi. The GT LMP versus the LMP1. Oh, it's a close battle between those two. And it's gonna let us pull away. Fun fact, Audi had also created the, I believe it was the R9C, which was their attempt at the GT LMP rules. And around the same time they made the R8. But the R8 was a little bit more successful. And so that resulted in them sticking more so with the R8 instead of the R8C. R8C, I don't think has been in any racing game to my knowledge. Do correct me if I'm wrong. Because I would love to be able to eventually drive it virtually. Oh boy. Oh, a little bit wide there. Don't do that, Isaac. Don't do that. Keep it on the black stuff. Do not touch the green. Do not touch grass. Oh. Little squirrely, little squirrely. We're good though. Back on the third for the left under the Dunlop Bridge. Down in the second. Do not touch first gear in this track. In this car especially. Holy cow, it gets all kinds of messed up. If you go in the first, bouncing off the rev limiter. Oh, come on, give me some turning. Alright, 2 to go. It's crazy, despite how tight this track is, how small this track is, we're still reaching very terrifying speeds coming down the back straight. Almost 160 miles an hour. Yeah, the road-going version was in 06. But the Le Mans prototype was released a lot earlier. It competed in even the American Le Mans series, where it was really, really competitive. Especially at some of the larger tracks at the time. Midnight, welcome. Hope you're well. We're finishing, gonna be starting our last lap in the first race here tonight. We're in the Toyota TS020, otherwise known as the GT1. Cold, I'm using a heated blanket. Ah, smart decision, smart decision. Aw, heated blankets is so nice, man. Right now it is, in the 20s for Fahrenheit. It's around negative 8C here in Celsius. Very, very cold. My workplace is right along the waterfront for the Chesapeake Bay, and I was looking out of the window at lunch today, and the bay was frozen completely across. Not a single boat out there. Just completely frozen across, which is scary to see because the bay is quite wide. And it's just frozen. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. Oh gosh, make sure Make sure you got fuel in your vehicles, your tires with the pressure, you know, you got enough food, water, all that fun stuff. For survival, just in case. I'm not sure how much is supposed to snow. Here it snowed. Here it snowed quite a bit in recent days. I've been working from home a couple of days. This is one of my first days back in the office. Hello, welcome Bloodwolf. Hope you're well. And it is really the same events over again. Okay, that's fine. That's stuff for my mother and brother to worry about. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, let's go to Speediopolis. Totally not based off of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Not at all. Let's see how well the closed cockpit GTPs, the LMGTPs, compete against the LMP1s and the Group C cars. As well as the GT1 McLaren, the older GT1 McLaren, the short tail, won't quite have the aerodynamic straight line efficiency that the long tail McLaren does, but it'll still be a force to be reckoned with for sure. Give me the suck. Give me your slipstream. Oh, they're all duking it out. I know the 787B, with it being a Group C monster, it'll be able to reach up around, what, 210, 212, maybe 220 in the slipstream. And it is, that one's going to be our biggest rival, I think, is that 787B. Four-rotor, turbocharged, terrifying monster machine. Doing alright, just testing the on the track. Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta do some more testing for Nürburgring. I'm not quite feeling comfortable, but I'll get it work. Hey, welcome Petra. Just came up from Motor City. Ah, did a little bit of a Burnout Paradise. Nice. Very, very nice. I gotta get the remastered version next time it's on sale. Because it comes with all the DLC and everything. Yeah, the RC91 was also a terrifying Group C car. Thankfully, we only have to worry about the 787B as a Group C car in this game. And it looks like it's in a... Oh, turn in, please. It looks like it's in a heated battle with the R390. LMGTP. So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We do have the TSO20 here, in the 1999 livery, with the Marlboro, the Marlboro livery as well. And this car was the last time Toyota competed. This was the last time Toyota competed at Le Mans before focusing on Formula One. They wouldn't return until the TSO30 hybrid LMP1 in the early 2010s. Early 2010s? Late 2000s? Something like that. They'd instead focus more so on their Formula One efforts, which didn't go too well. To be fair, a lot of companies that were doing Le Mans at the time were making a shift to F1. You had BMW as well giving up the V12 LMR to also get involved in Formula One too. Group C could be fun to do with the multi-class Group A, and then I guess maybe like the IMSA GTO cars or something like that. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. The pace difference between the Group A and the Group C cars, so especially on the higher speed tracks, like instead of a track like Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the road course, or like Daytona or something like that, the speed on the oval sections would be absolutely mind-boggling. The speed in the corners as well, because while the Group C cars are mainly known for the high straight line speed, they had plenty of downforce too. They could corner. They could corner quite well. So, yeah. Definitely something you need to watch out for sure. Alright, not too many laps left. 3 to go. Is this Daytona? This is Daytona. Nah, this is, in-game it's called the Speediopolis Ring. And it's essentially, functionally identical, but running around a trademark version of, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Hi there. Come by inside there like that. Much lower banking. Much, flatter. More of a rectangular shape. Still a 2.5 mile oval though. The Jaguar Group C was rumored to do around 220. Yeah, on the Mulsanne. And even some other vehicles, like you had the Peugeot that did like 405 kilometers an hour, which is what, like 250 miles an hour? Something ridiculous like that. The Peugeot did an absolutely crazy amount of speed there. Alright, 5 more corners to go. Keep it in the groove. Keep a little bit of a tap there. That's going to slow us down. 3, 4, 5. Yep, okay, so we lost about 1/10 of a second. What? Dang. Okay. Alright, let's try to get that position back. It's still going! Where did that speed come from? Dang. Yeah, but it showed us up with doing it. Yeah, it was basically just to do a speed record so they could also advertise their, the Peugeot 405 as well. That's why they wanted to reach that speed. Which is hilarious, but also amazing. Dang, that Mazda, the 787B came out of nowhere right there. And sounded glorious while doing it too. Holy moly. Like, it just... I was looking at chat for a second there, and all of a sudden I hear it. See, that cut I blame for why we have the chicanes at Le Mans. I mean, to be fair, the chicanes would have happened regardless. Like, let's be honest with ourselves here. The chicanes would have eventually happened with or without the Peugeot Group C car. It was basically just they expedited the process. Although during the peak of the LMP1s, back before, like just before we went to the hypercars, the times they were running at the LaSalle circuit, even with the chicanes, were comparable to the times the Group C's are running without the chicanes, which gives you everything you need to know about the performance difference and just how much quicker the cars are now. Yeah, the C11 was mental. The R91, the RC91 Nissan was mental. Like, it was just crazy, the vehicles in Group C. Like, you know it's crazy when the Mazda 787B with its 4-rotor, you know, 700-some horsepower, turbocharged monster of a machine engine. Yeah, the Porsche 962 as well. Like, when the Mazda, the 4-rotor Mazda is one of the quote-unquote slower, reliable ones, that just gives you an idea of just how mental Group C was. But it was glorious. To have been able to live and be a motorsport fan during those days, though. Yeah, the 787B definitely benefited from kind of the late stage regulation changes and all that other stuff as well. But I mean, it's still a vehicle that, like, it still managed to win, even if there is an asterisk next to it. Being the first Japanese car to win overall at Le Mans, like that's still quite impressive. Especially because you still had the Mercedes, the Sauber Mercedes cars there. And it's just, they just weren't reliable enough. Like the Mercedes were faster, they just didn't have the reliability. And I mean, to finish first, you first have to finish. Especially in an endurance race, so yeah. To their credit, they did still win. It's not like the failure that the LM Nismo was in 2015. Yeah, well, part of that was because they couldn't get the hybrid system working in time. It's a shame, the Nismo GTR Longboy. Like, it looks really cool, and it would have been a really, really cool concept to see if a front-wheel drive car could do well at Le Mans. But I guess it just didn't. It wasn't cooked enough, and they pulled the plug. They pulled the plug on it before they got a chance to fix out all the bugs and everything. Bit of a shame, really. I feel like Nissan gave up on racing. I mean, during the 2000s, Nissan kind of, and especially in the 2010s, Nissan was going through some serious financial struggles because they did a lot of, especially in the States, they did a lot of subprime lending, which basically is you loan out, you give financing to high-risk individuals at a ridiculously high interest rate, because no one else will give them loans. And it's essentially a quote-unquote high-risk, high-reward financing structure. But as a lot of people saw during the 2008 financial crash, especially the US 2008 housing market crash, if it fails, it fails spectacularly. And so, you know, you have a rapidly depreciate. You try to repo people that don't, you know, pay the bills and everything, and your repo are rapidly depreciating and probably not well maintained assets that you did not get nearly the money that you lost selling it, and it also then began hurting, you know, Nissan's reputation for a multitude of reasons. Some people saw Nissans as, you know, not as good because people were driving them weren't maintaining them and everything. Other people saw Nissans as like the car you pick when you can't get anything else. Other people stopped buying Nissans out of protest for the subprime financing because they have a moral code against it and everything. So it backfired spectacularly. But it's gonna be interesting seeing how Nissan does under with the partnership with Honda, what Nissan will bring to the table, because right now it seems like Nissan's mostly benefiting, and it might be a thing where the Japanese government may have slightly kind of nudged Honda to go, hey, we don't want to, you know, an auto manufacturer to die. Can you, you know, buy them out and everything, and, you know, we'll maybe give you some, like, contracts or some additional government funding or something like that. The Valkyrie can be an LMH. Yeah, and IMSA as well. At the very least, I wanted an IMSA because, holy cow, listening to that V12, like, yes please. Gimme, 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 gimme. I love V12s. I love the sound of them. Like the V12 Anchorage in ACC as well. Like, it sounds glorious. I almost decided to drive it for Olgar, but I wanted to go with the Merc because I wanted to see how well I am compared to when I first started doing sim racing. Why is this still backwards? Ooh, excuse me. I have hiccups. Why do I have hiccups? So many hiccups. Oh, look at that there. That is a gorgeous machine. It's a shame though the road-going versions never really saw daylight. There is one of them is owned by Toyota. The other one is at the Toyota Team Europe facilities in, I believe, Cologne, Germany. Oh, why are you braking that early? Why are you braking that early, you dingus? Oh, there we go. Round the outside. At least got around the R390. That thing was slow as can be. Alright, come on. Let's try to pull ahead of the Group C 787B. What big time manufacturers you want to see in IMSA is GT3 or LMDH? Oh, that's a tough one. Because most of the big manufacturers are already doing, if not LMDH, LMH for the WEC. Maybe Mazda? Mazda would honestly be really, really cool. I love the look of their cars during the DPI era. Especially when they were the Soul Crystal Red and everything. The little Sky Active, what was it, inline 4-cylinder, I believe? Like those were just so good. Absolutely love those. Would love to see Mazda maybe try another prototype. Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo would be interesting for sure. Maserati would be pretty cool. Especially if they use some of like the Ferrari engine from the Ferrari LMH, but they use, you know, one of the pre-built chassis like a Multimatic or something like that, and one of the off-the-shelf hybrid systems like the LMDH does. And that'd be a way for like them to kind of split you know, the LMH with the WEC and then the LMDH with the IMSA stuff. That'd be kind of cool, actually. I don't quite see Alfa Romeo doing it, as Alfa Romeo doesn't really have a big US presence. But then again, neither does Seat. But we're getting the new Seat TCRs in IMSA as well, so the Gran Turismo V8. That is an old engine though, holy moly. Like that's like a almost what, a decade and a half old engine at this point. It would sound great, but I'm not sure how much I could develop it. Another one I'd like to see in LMDH would be Mercedes. Like, I know they were looking at the WEC entry for, you know, hypercar and everything, but I hope they go the LMDH route and do IMSA as well. Seeing another Mercedes prototype, especially after, you know, things like the CLKs that were during the 90s and everything, would be really cool. Oh, the MC20, yeah, the 3-liter V6 matched up to a hybrid system. That could work, especially because they've shown they can make reliable power with the GT2 spec. So that wouldn't be a bad option either. Honestly, Mercedes with their GT2 with the twin turbo V8 from the Merc GT2 mounted midship longitudinally. You could probably get it working like that. Like that would sound so good. Yeah, it's a slightly different V6. But at that point, I don't know. They may be better off going with the what is it? The 499 engine. Just because then they'd at least have the engineering and support and all of that for running it with a prototype chassis, as opposed to trying to move a GT2 chassis engine into a prototype. Honestly, I'd love to see a new Lamborghini GT3 as well, especially since the Huracan's starting to show its age a little bit. Yeah, slightly different engine banking, and I believe the Ferrari is a 2.9 liter, whereas the Maserati is a slightly larger 3 liter. Not that that makes that much of a difference, but it makes enough of a difference that, you know, people notice. Come on. Big push now. 3 to go. What are some other manufacturers that I'd love to see in IMS, either GT3 or the LMDH? Yeah, they probably have to detune it a little bit, lower the boost pressure for reliability and fuel saving. But like the engine itself has shown its worth in both the Aston GT3 as well as the Aston GT3, the Merc GT4, and the Merc GT2, and Opel LMDH. Ford, I know it's rumored, but a Ford LMDH would be super cool. Have something that can do battle with the Cadillacs and everything as like the American prototypes. Though that would be awesome as well. They could use like the EcoBoost V6 derived from like the older Ford GTE engines. That should be interesting. They haven't really done much sports car racing in a while. The last time they did that was the GT3 Viper back in the early 2010s. So it'd be interesting to see if they ever do that, especially since I believe they're still owned by Stellantis, right? And Stellantis has things like your Alfa Romeo, your Maserati, and all of that. So I'm not sure how well how likely Dodge would be, but that'd be pretty cool as well. I mean, Hyundai's making their GTP, and I'm excited for that as well. We get to see a Hyundai, because I've loved seeing the touring cars racing in IMSA and everything. The sounds they make, the turbo blow-off sounds. I don't think it's a Northstar V8. I believe it's based off of the LT platform engines. The Northstar is an old architecture. I don't think it's a Northstar. But I will double check for you real quick, actually. Cadillac V Series R. It is. Oh shoot! Yeah, it's got the double overhead cam. No, it's got the double overhead cam engine, so it may be partially built based off of the Northstar engine. or at least another GM double override cam engine. Because the Camaro engine was pushrod, if my memory serves correctly. So it may legitimately be, at least partially based off of, or like a modernized version of the North Star. The Cadillac North Star prototype continues on. Oh, quickly. Yes. We're gonna be running prototypes on the Nordschleife. Oh, this is scary. What am I doing? Why are you doing this, Isaac? Why are you doing this? Alright, goodbye. Alright, come on. Easy. Honestly, I'd love to see a McLaren, either LMH or LMDH2. That would be cool. Especially because, like, especially with the cost cap in F1 and everything, like that would definitely allow more, like, you know, F1 manufacturers and teams and everything to begin, you know, diversifying their resources into other motorsport as well, so they can continue to do, you know, their research, but have it fall under a different bucket, for lack of better words. The LMC55R. Okay. I don't know if that's based off of, or built off the existing architecture, or if that is a bespoke engine. That may be a bespoke engine. It's a 5.5 liter V8, which isn't outside of the realm of, you know, bored out North Star. Because the North Star, I remember it says correctly, was what, like 5 liter, I think? Something like that. Like, it was basically a double override cam LS engine in terms of, like, its overall dimensions and everything. Holy cow, this car. Prototypes are not made. Prototypes are not made for Nords. Oh, Nords is not made for prototypes. Oh, this is scary. Scary. Oh, save it. Saved it. Holy cow. Nissan LMDH. Yeah, that'd be kind of interesting too, especially if they use the GTR's the V series engine from the GTR. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, but I mean, with Nissan being an economic dire straits, so I'm not sure how likely that would happen. It'd be pretty cool if it did. Oh, understeer. Holy moly. Oh, the Mazda is gonna absolutely murder us on the on the main straight. Come on. Get going. Oh, this thing is scary. Alright, back into the forest. I have seen a Jota Cadillac. On one hand, it looks kind of cursed. On the other hand, it looks genuinely gorgeous in those colors. Holy moly. Like, I know Joda is primarily, you know, focusing on, like, or was primarily known for, you know, Porsche and everything. The Joda Porsche Hertz and all that. But the Cadillac in that Joda livery looks, oh, it looks so good. I'm looking forward to seeing that IRL sometime this coming up year. I intend to do the 6 hours of the Glen if time, work, and money allow. I really want to do that because I had so much fun there last year, and I want to do it again this year. Next year I might branch out and do other IMSA races like the VIR race or maybe like Sebring or something. Or the Indy, the 6 hours of Indy. That'd be a good one because you could see pretty much the full track from the stands. Oh, okay. Yeah, you need to slow down, Isaac. But yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait for the start of the motorsport season again. That's the cool thing about motorsport being a global phenomenon, is there's no real off season per se if you follow enough motorsport series. Because when when things in the northern hemisphere are done and dusted, things in the southern hemisphere are already heating up and all that. So you get, you know, things like your Australian supercars, you get, you know, your WEC, you get all kinds of cool stuff going on. Okay, nice and gentle. I will get to that in just a second. I want to make sure I don't mess up the final turn. Wait, question. Couldn't the Alpines come to IMSA badges Nissan? So, Nissan and Renault, if memory serves me correctly, are no longer partnered. So, I don't quite think that is possible. Plus, the Alpines, if memory serves, are an LMH. So, while they do conform to WEC rules, they would not. They are LMDH, really? Oh, put some lipstick on me and call me Shirley. I wasn't expecting that. What chassis are they using? What chassis are they using? No, normally I've gotten pretty good at like recognizing like, oh yeah, that's, you know, Delara chassis. Oh yeah, that's, you know, the Multimatic chassis. Oh yeah, that's, you know, the Orica chassis and everything. What chassis? What chassis is the? Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I got it confused with Peugeot. All French cars. Sorry. Yes, the Alpines. Yeah, they use an Orica chassis, right? Yeah, okay. So, in theory, it could technically happen if Nissan and Peugeot, if Nissan and Alpine Renault was still partnered and had a controlling share in each other. But that is no longer the case. That is no longer the case. Oh, a little bit, running a little bit wide there. That being said, you could probably get the Acuras now badged as Nissans, but I don't know why you'd want to, given the fact that Acura is competing in IMSA. Maybe for the international market, you could get the Acuras as Nissans for like WEC. Yeah, the Acura's connected to WEC as Honda. They could probably rebadge it as a Nissan as well. Now that Honda does own a controlling share of Nissan. Though again, I don't know why they do that, because Honda has a larger presence in an international market as well, if memory serves correctly. At least in the European market. I'm not sure about like Southeast Asia or like the Middle East. Oh my gosh. When this thing is upgraded, when you level it up, it turns into an absolute beast in the turns. Just grip for days, acceleration for days. Bentley, ooh. I mean, the last prototype was a Speed 8 back in the early 2000s. That'd be an interesting one. Bentley would be an interesting one. I'm not even sure what kind of engine they'd use for that. As they don't really have any performance vehicles anymore. Like, they had the Continental. Did they still have the Continental? I don't think so. Oh! Easy control it. But given that even the Continental is not really being used in GT3 racing, I'm not sure Bentley has much of an interest in motorsport currently. Ginetta would be an interesting one. Given they already have the GT4. Especially at the, oh, that's too fast. Yeah, the regulations are extended through 2029. Because it's producing good racing and you're getting so many manufacturers involved. Like, you don't want to keep changing the regulations and have them spend more money when they have these cars and you're getting more and more involved in the racing as well. Like, at this point, we're getting more OEM support in, you know, LMH, LMDH than you are in F1. It's kind of crazy how that's happening. Oh, save it. The Ligier maybe. Although, given the fact that they already make, you know, the LMP2s and the LMP3 chassis, their hands may be full with their customer offerings. Oh, come on. I mean, like I said, most of the big manufacturers that would probably have the capacity to do so are already in, you know, either GT3 or LMDH, LMH, or something along that lines. Or they're looking at doing it, like Aston and Ford are. Or they have another, or they're owned by a larger conglomerate that has a company that already does it. For example, like Audi, you already have Porsche in the LMDH. Although it would be really cool to have Audi also in LMH or LMDH too. They decided they want to go F1. The NIMSA regulations, you have to have a brand that, so it's like, I'm not sure. Maybe. I mean, all the current manufacturers with the GTPs do fall under that line, or do fall well above 2,000 units. I think even McLaren would be perfectly fine with that. That's like Glickenhaus control. Well, then also, if memory serves, it wasn't a Glickenhaus an LMH. Like, I could have sworn they used a bespoke chassis instead of having the off-the-shelf customer chassis that's required by LMDH regulations. Yes. Yes, it's in there LMH or LMDH. Sorry, I know I talk quickly with regards to chat and everything, and I apologize. Yeah, LMH. So LMH, even if they did make more than 2,000 units, they wouldn't be able to compete in the IMSA. Because, well, in WEC, you can use both LMDH and LMH. For IMSA, it's LMDH only, in order to help keep the costs down. Now, I could have sworn the Valkyrie was going to be an the new one was going to be an LMDH. Unless my memory is failing me, which also is possible. It could very well be possible. Oh, hello oversteer. A little bit squirrely. Oh my gosh, we may end up actually lapping one of the cars. The speed difference between when it first starts out versus when it maxes out, I'm like 3 seconds a lap faster compared to when I first started out. And holy moly, it shows. Oh, that's squirrely. Shame they run mufflers in the Valkyrie. I mean, that's probably for noise restrictions, especially if it's going to be running at places like Laguna Seca. And even Indianapolis Motor Speedway is in a moderately developed area as well. You don't want people, you know, having hearing damage and all that stuff. The Porsche Cups alone are quite loud and are very, very painful in the ears when they're riding around, so gotta be a little bit careful with that. Alright, let's see what cars we have here. Oh, fresh list! We have the Beetle Type 1, the Honda Mobilio, the Nissan Cube, the Subaru Young, the Daihatsu Copen, and the Honda Fit. Alright, let's pull up the random number generator. Let's pull up the random number generator. Wherever that is. Where is it? Display capture. There it is. Alright, if it's a 1, it'll be the Beetle. If it is a 6, it'll be the Fit. Oh, it's a 2. So that is the Mobilio. Oh gosh. Oh, this thing. Mascat Silver Metallic. Oh. Ah, that's kind of cute. Kind of an off pink. Oh, it's automatic. It's automatic as well. Oh, chat, we are cooked. Chat, we are cooked. Okay. The M4, the M4 sounds like a vacuum cleaner. I don't know. I've driven it a lot in the iRacing, as well as a little bit in ACC. And, like, I don't dislike it. There we go. Let's at least try to get at least something, some level of performance out of this. Oh gosh. 24.0. Yeah, nah. There's no way I can do that. Oh boy. Let's do the front wheel drive race. I would give it a shot. The GT4 BMW is probably the worst sounding GT4 in the field. Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, like, even then it doesn't sound bad. It just sounds like a bit of Angry Bees. Like, there are definitely, like, it could definitely sound better, but, like, it's not a bad vehicle. Definitely sounds better IRL than virtually, too. Same with the GT3 BMW. It sounds pretty decent IRL. Especially because you get a lot more of, like, the turbo blow-off sound from the off throttle than you do virtually. Oh, this thing is pain. This thing is pain. Chat, help. Alright, we just gotta drive really clean and hope to get some upgrades for this thing. Oh, it's got absolutely no guts. It's got a decent amount of weight too. It's got a squishy suspension despite the fact that we stiffen it up. Yeah, LMP3s sound good. The LMP2s also sound really good too. Although with the prototypes, this might just be a me thing. With the prototypes that run on the alcohol-based fuel, do they also burn your eyes when they go past a little bit? Like, it's not enough to like be like painful, but like your eyes do feel like a little bit irritated, right? Just a little bit. Maybe that's just me. That might just be me. But like the GT3s, the GT4s, the TCRs and everything could be going on the track. I'm like, yeah, this is normal. But as soon as like the LMPs start going on the track, I'm like, oh, my eyes are burning a little. But that may legitimately just be me. Alright, come on. Let's get back up there. Never had problems. It may legit just be me, or it could have been just a hot day and the sweat was getting my eyes, or something. I'm not sure. There we go. Up in a second. Can we... I gave you space there, you dingus. Yeah, the Can-Am cars. The Can-Am cars. Those things are loud. Holy moly. Like, you feel those in your chest, especially like the McLaren with the Chevy V8. Holy moly. Like, those things are absolute screamers and thunderers. Alright, one more lap, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Porsche killed... Well, Porsche and the oil crisis and the economic downturn of the 70s. All three kind of, killed the class a little bit. It's a shame, though, because those cars are really, really cool. But it is what it is. Honestly, having like the Group 7 Can-Am cars around like Mosport for like a weekly race would be pretty cool. Things like your McLaren M8 or your Porsche 917K, not K, 917-30, or your Chaparral 2As. Like those cars would be really, really cool. Yeah, the Trans Am cars. You got to see, you know, the Firebird Trans Am, the Dodge Challenger, the Plymouth AAR Cuda. You have to see the Camaros, all of that stuff. The Mustang Bosses. All of those very awesome vehicles. Oh, this thing is pain. Come on, push! There we go, across the line. Yeah, the Firebird. Massive, thundering V8 engine there. Got a video of it still. I think you shared the video with me. It sounded nice. I only got 49 points from that. Oh gosh. It's gonna take forever. It's gonna take forever to level up the car. Oh, it's still not giving me good enough points. Alright, Japanese car race. This one's a little bit better. Like, you got a little bit of much faster vehicles, you got some slower cars. So I think I may have a chance. Can we do this, chat? Can the Mobilio actually do a race? Can we get some upgrades? Oh, this is painful. The CVT. The CVT of this thing. I can't wait till we're done the compacts fully. We get to focus purely on the sporty cars and everything. Oh, I'm sorry, I pinched that fun cargo there. It's van on van violence. Alright, come on, can we catch the Pajero? Probably not, it has a decent amount of mechanical grip. But we may be able to get a solid third, especially if we can pull ahead of the fun cargo. Looks like the fun cargo is holding up the cars behind. It's becoming a fun car block. And that's allowing us to extend our gap to 4th place. Which is good. I just need a clean race and to get points. That way we can get some upgrades in this thing and finally begin maybe challenging faster cars. Because right now, this level performance, it ain't gonna be winning any races. We just gotta hope that it'll, the upgrades would help it enough that it'll really be able to begin, really be able to begin, getting through the field. Alright, come on. We can do this, we can do this. Fun fact, I've seen the first generation GT4. Oh yes, I've seen one of those as well. Back before COVID, there was one that was racing in IMSA. And holy cow, those things sound nice as well. Not quite as fast in the turns, but like true old GT, style in the straights, it is a bit of a monster. It looked really good too, the livery was really cool. That blue was just gorgeous that day. Alright, come on, come on. Only 2.5 laps to go. I'm feeling an upgrade this race. Maybe two with the distance we're traveling. And also with how clean we're keeping the car. A third place finish will also help our points. So I would definitely like that a lot. Come on, come on. Oh, this thing has like no guts. No power. Alright, 2 to go. It looks like we're extending our gap on the 4th place. But even if we maintain it, it won't be long. Less than 2 minutes left in this race. We're just tearing through the corners as fast as we can in this little box on wheels. Oh man. This thing, did it reach 100 miles an hour on the main straight? I want to see it. I want to see if we can. Yeah, off track, yada yada yada. Alright, we can at least go highway speed. Not much faster though. 80. 85. Going full throttle, we're doing 85 miles an hour. That'll get you run over on some of America's highways going that slow. Holy cow. That's kind of sad. Oh, that's understeer. Hi. The wall loved us there. The wall got a little touchy-feely with the car. Oh, we got a little bit of a one-tire fire zone on the inside wheel coming around the final turn. Big push now to the finish. Give us a 3rd place. Give us something good. 4, 5, 6. Nice. Alright. Holy cow. This thing is not quick at all. Oh my gosh. Oh man. The little Honda Mobilio. Oh gosh. I don't know how they manage. I don't know how they manage to squeeze such a small amount of power from a 1.5 liter engine. Like this thing. Like you'd think it would have at least 100 horsepower, but no. It's got 89. It's got 89 horsepower. And it's got a CVT as well. They must have it set up like super lean in order for it to like meet emissions and also like fuel, you know, get that sweet fuel efficiency. It's a sewing machine on wheels. It's a something. Holy cow. It is not quick. It is not quick at all. Is this the one that has the Oh, this is the one. They gave us the one that doesn't even have VTEC either. Oh, pain. Pain, Pecco. We're not even getting VTEC. we have the DSi engine. And we don't even get flip notes on it. Come on. Let's go. Little bit more speed, please. Maybe. Alright, let's see if we can send it on the Nissan Micra. Ooh, a little bit of moving on the brake in there, buddy. Downside is we're gonna absolutely get munched up. Yeah, we're gonna get eaten up on the straight. Okay. That's fine. We got 3 more laps to try to get a pass done. That's gonna be tough though because it has that straight line speed. The Micra has got about 100 extra horsepower on us, maybe about 100 and not 100. It's got about 10 extra horsepower on us, maybe 20. That's gonna make things real tricky, real challenging. Come on. We can do this. We can do this. Get it around a turn, please. Get into the suck. Give us your slipstream. Oh, he's parking on the apex. That's sneaky, but I respect it. There we go. Round the outside. We're gonna have the inside heading into the hairpin. That'll force them into a bad line. Alright, focus on extra speed. Because we need as much speed heading onto the straight as we can. Oh, come on! It's half second behind and closing. It's thinking about making a move heading into the big bend. I don't think he's making it though. I don't think he's choosing it. Good, he's back there now. Alright, let's use the twisty sections to pull ahead. 1 second gap. Most intense race between cars with around 100 horsepower. These are the vehicles that absolutely produce some great racing. Alrighty. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Big speed. Oh, come on. There we go. Only a little over a lap to go. We're now making some ground on the little Nissan Micra. Now that we're ahead, we're in clear air, we can get around the turns a lot quicker. They were defending hard, but we got the speed. So this shouldn't be too difficult. 1 more to go. Getting into the 119s. It's crazy. Previously in the TSO20, we were running 50-second lap times. Here we're 30 seconds slower around Tsukuba in the Honda Mobilio. Remember, serves me correctly, I believe this is the same engines they use in the Honda Fits as well. The DSi engines. Oh, come on. Give me some speed, please. Not much longer. Just 1 turn, 2 straights to go. Oh man, this thing. It is not quick, but we should be able to get at least another level up. Maybe 2 here. The good thing about the slow cars is they're usually pretty easy to level up because the game's not expecting you to travel as far in them. Hey, a new best lap as well. Very, very nice. Oh boy. that's crazy. I'm looking at this car now. Apparently, it's manufactured and assembled in Suzuka, Japan. So the same legendary Suzuka circuit that hosts, you know, like the Super GT and Super Formula and all of that crazy stuff. That same town also assembled the Mobilio. Oh gosh. Holy moly, this thing. Alright, let's see if there's another race we can do. And it's gonna be tough because a lot of these are gonna be in much higher speed sections. Let's try the Victoria Garden challenge. We might have an okay chance there. Maybe. Taking the little Mobilio to the London streets. When even a Volkswagen Beetle is said to be quicker than your car. Oh, come on. The CVT, don't fail us now. Come on, you little rubber band transmission. There we go, nice and smooth. Welcome, Elshu. My Setsuma runs on 90% maximum and 10% to Setsuma inline 4. Honestly, the maximum probably gives more power than the low inline 4 anyway. Though this car right here probably gives the Setsuma a run for its money with regards to not making any power. We're in the little Honda Mobilio right now. A little subcompact minivan that uses the same engine as the Honda Fit with a CVT producing 90 horsepower. And it is, it's not quick. It is not quick at all. I think next race we'll be getting some upgrades. We'll probably try to go a little bit quicker, against some quicker opposition and everything. See how well we do. Oh, this thing. 90 horsepower, exactly. The speed. Like, I don't think we've reached 100 miles an hour yet. I may be a liar. I'll double check on this straight here. But I don't think we've reached over 100 miles an hour yet in this car. The sewing machine on wheels, exactly. I mean, it looks like a toaster. It may as well be a household appliance. Yeah, we're maxing this out around like 83 on this straight here. It is not a particularly quick car. But thankfully it is maneuverable enough to handle the city streets of London. And that's good enough to beat some of the other opposition we're up against. Things like your Volkswagen Beetles, your Alpine A110s. All of that fun stuff. Can we fit a V8 into it? You'd have to pretty much remove the entire rear. Maybe. But I'm not sure. I'm Polish. I like the car Penetrise, or the Seat, the Polski. Yeah, the 126. That's a cute little car. It's a cute little car. If I remember correctly, that's the car the Malik is based off of. in Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. Shame it didn't make a return in later Car Mechanic Simulators. Having a little air-cooled inline twin would be really, really cool to work on in later games, especially seeing like, you know, the custom liveries and all that other stuff. For the Hellcat engine and Miata. Yeah, but the Miata is also a lot bigger than this. Like this is tiny. This is a subcompact. Like it's a little bit ridiculous. It's sadly crashed. Oh. Penna crashed? Poor Penna, he spilled his raspberry jam. Oh, come on, understeer. There we go. One more lap. Oh, the Hellcat Miata. I mean, you're making a car and a chassis designed to maybe handle like 200-ish horsepower, maybe 300 even if it's tuned. You're trying to make it handle 700 with all the bone-crushing torque. Like, so sometimes just because you can make a car make more power doesn't mean you should make a car make more power. You want to tune it for like that balance of performance. Good handling, good power, good maneuverability, all that stuff. Because otherwise you end up with an undrivable mess. Yeah, the numbers may be good, you know, power, weight and all that. But it may not actually drive the way you want it to. Come on. There's the finish line. We're crawling to the finish. Forder and a Mazda would be sick. Honestly, even like the 13B RAW. The 13B from the FD RX-7 would be pretty cool. You know, either with the twin turbo or the going to a singular turbo. Like that would be pretty awesome as well. I think. Like that would honestly be like a dream project, is to 13B swap a little like NA or NB chassis Miata. This thing is leveling up very quickly. Holy moly. Wait a second, how does this shoebox beat a Firebird? Wait, what? Yeah? Which shoebox and what Firebird? Ooh, we got a duel. Ooh, the Mobilia versus the BB. The battle of the boxes. And then Piers and Jofi crashed into him and Magnus was. Yeah, because technically he also crashes into you. So therefore, you get to spend time together in prison. Yay! At least you got someone to keep you company. You get to perpetually flip him off. As he's laying there in bed. Wait, there was a Firebird. I guess skill issue. Can't handle British roads. I don't know. Wait, they give him voice lines. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder who voices Penna. That's cool that Penna now actually like speaks. Oh, come on. Yeah, that Firebird couldn't put the freedom down. Tiny cars for the win, I guess. Tiny cars for the win. the understeer. Turn. Turn through the hairpin. The slowest initial D battle ever. Oh, we're going so slow. We're making it work though. We're making it work. There we go, the high speed section is done. Back in the more twisties. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna go just go see this Saturn parked. Oh yeah, just because they stopped production doesn't mean, you know, the car is still on the road. It just means it's gonna be difficult. Because Saturn stopped production during the 08 financial crash. Saturn, alongside Hummer, or some of the vehicle brands, GM, decided to shut down as part of its restructuring. So I wonder if you go back into the synthesizers of today's knowledge, how much damage you can do by spilling Chrono. Probably not. You probably get dismissed as like a crazy person. Like, can you imagine if someone from like 2300 came to today and was like, hey yo, here's what the future's like. You're like, bet though. Like, is this just a crazy person? Or is this, you know, an actual time traveler? Which one is it? Or a cult leader. Yeah, that too. You'd either be a crazy person or a cult leader. Although those two aren't always mutually exclusive. Either way, you probably wouldn't change too much. You probably wouldn't be able to change too much, am I? It's like, who would listen to you that would also have the power to make the changes needed, right? Especially if you couldn't like take anything back with you. Like how would you prove? How would you prove you could do that and everything? It'd be a bit difficult, right? Ooh, okay, we're finally getting some good races. Alright, a 5-lap race at Tsukuba. Let's do it. We got a little Lotus Elan. And we got the AE86. Lightweight front engine rear wheel drive sports cars. We can make it work. Oh! That actually sounds pretty good for a little 1.5 liter engine. Now that we got some power. Now that we got some power, it doesn't sound horrible. If we can go back in time to witness an event, the catches you can't interact with stuff. What would I want to witness? Ooh. That'd be a tough one. I'm not sure. That'd be a tough one. I have to think about that. Added the 1000 horsepower Resco mod. And added a Resco fix. Oh no, did you end up spilling your jam, Elfshoe? Welcome to Speed Hero. Tough to rank up fast if you play slow with slower cars. Yeah. So right now we're in the Honda Mobilio, and it's one of the slower cars. One of the slower cars in the game. The ranking, the odds are like 6.8 for this, and it is an R2 level event. But you still gotta place 4th or above to get points. So it is a little bit of a balancing act. Although I think we probably could have gone against faster opponents. I'll have to keep that in mind. Introduce a battlefield. That'd be a pretty good one. What would be a good one? What would be a good one? I don't know, maybe the Gettysburg Address. Maybe the Gettysburg Address. Just because, one, I've actually living pretty close to Gettysburg. Like, it's like an hour and a half, 2-hour drive from me. I've visited the historical battlefields. I've done all the tours and everything. Being able to actually be there and see, like, the aftermath IRL, especially knowing what I know it looks like nowadays, seeing the difference in the land, seeing if I could maybe see, you know, where certain buildings would eventually be built up, where certain roads would be going and everything. That would be kind of cool. Also because I've always wondered what Abraham Lincoln sounds like. Or other, like, pre-recording presidents. Like, being able to listen to their voices and hear them actually talk. Because, like, you usually get, like, a kind of a rough idea of, like, what they... You kind of have, like, in your mind, you have an idea of what historical figures maybe might have sounded like. But you never actually know until you hear them speak. Like, were they a bit more nasally? Did they have a deep baritone voice? Like, did they have a lisp? Like, it'd be very interesting to see and hear what they sounded like as well. Just go to different presidential addresses, like from before the creation of the radio and everything, or before the creation of audio recordings, and just listen. That would be pretty cool, actually. The Revolutionary War would be kind of interesting as well. JFK would be pretty cool too. Being able to see, you know, a president that died before you were born, living, breathing, and moving around and everything. Obviously, you can't interact with them, but like just being able to see that would be pretty cool from a historical perspective. What else? What else? Man, I just want to know what Proto-Greek sound like before we got the modern Greek. Oh, yeah, that's a good point as well. Tell not to go because the weather be bad that day. No, you can't influence history. You can only observe. You can't influence. That's the catch. You can only observe, you can only watch. Only watch. Though I guess, like, if knowing what you knew, if you were gonna be in Texas of that day, you can maybe look at the window of the book suppository building and see if that was where the shot came from and everything. Just to get that confirmation, you know? Like, that'd be kind of interesting as well. Like, obviously, you'd be keeping that to yourself. It'd be a secret you keep to your grave. But that would be so cool to, like, you know... That'd be really cool to, like, see as... Okay, that's morbid. But, like, genuinely, like... It'd be interesting to see and like, have a more 3D understanding of how events played out and everything. Uh-oh, I'm getting lots of DMs. I may have said something bad. Someone's probably DMing me, Isaac, what the hell are you talking about on stream? That or it's the FBI trying to knock down my door. Like, bro, he's... I wouldn't... Yeah. Oh gosh, I have 5 ats. Somebody's 6. Okay, I gotta take care of it. Something's going on. Because someone is messaging me a lot. 7. Holy moly. Who's messaging me? Oh. Yeah. Okay. All good. False alarm. Holy moly. There we go. That's enough for 2 level ups. Maybe more. Hopefully more. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is a very quick level up. There we go. Ranking. Our ranking is mostly the same. Alright, one more race to bring it on home. Can we do it, chat? Something funny is that if I went to talk about the world countries, continents, and 9/11 declares yeah, it do be silly like that. Alright. Let's do this. Oh gosh, we got a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo. The Tommy Makinen edition as well. Oh, that is gonna be very, very fun. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, conversations be crazy. There we go. That's a good launch. CVT helping us. CVT actually helping us. Come on. Get us around the corner. Can we actually win this against things like the Mitsubishi Evos and the Stagias? Alright, right now it's a Mazda. Mazda's 6th and 2nd place. It's got a decent amount of power, but not nearly as much as the Evos. So we might be able to pull ahead. 2 seconds. Okay, keep that in mind. We got the grippiest tires. We got the lightest weight reduction on here. Come on, big speed. Think about it. If you could interact with any event in history in the long run, yeah, you would cause some major things. Especially like the further back you go, the more like of a danger you run the risk of with the changing things. Like it is crazy. It's what, like the butterfly effect or something like that? So if you go back to like, you know, ancient times and everything, and you even do like the slightest thing, like that could cause whole ecological disaster later on maybe. It's crazy. But yeah, no, it'd be interesting just to be like an observer as well. Being able to see different time periods throughout history and everything. Just to have a better understanding of like what it was like then and everything, what the people were going through. Oh yeah, people be like, what's that? Imagine telling, you know, English people that, oh yeah, America's gonna get its independence and it's gonna be like a massive resource-rich area that's gonna become like a world superpower and y'all lost control of it. They'd be like, alright, we're gonna like really like send everyone over there. Yeah. Like, you could unintentionally, like, cause so much change. And I don't want to be British, thank you very much. I don't want to be under Big Ben, Big Brother. England can be England, and America can be America. Oh, that Evo. Yeah, when Germany won World War II. You could cause so much stuff to change. It's scary. That's why you have it, so you don't interact. You're just at most a face in the crowd. Don't touch anything, don't look at anyone, don't talk to anyone. Just watch. Alright, 2 to go, 2 to go. That Evo is rapidly gaining on us, though. I don't know if I can hold him off. Come on. Final race for the marbles. Can we do it, chat? Yeah, but by preventing one war, you may end up making a different war instead. Or causing other types of skirmishes or suffering. Best let the past be the past. Learn from it, but don't try to change it. Alright, easy, easy. Doing pretty good. Half a lap to go. They are gaining on us. I see the little red dot in our rearview mirror. Come on. Only a couple corners left to go. Thankfully, we're a little bit quicker through the chicane. Our narrow body really helps through there. Come on. Come on, little tiny car. Give me some speed, please. Yes. There we go. Oh my gosh. There we go. There we go. Blung. Yeah, okay, that's leveled up to max. And we got lots of ranking points too. That's good. Alright, let's change. I think we still have some regular sedans, some medium sedans to get. So let's go take a look. Medium sedan wagons. Yes, we have 2. We have 2 left. Let's get the legacy. Hammer's already a paradox into itself. Oh gosh. No paradoxes, please. The legacy wagon. Absolutely gorgeous machine. Let's get it spiced up a little bit. A little bit more rear spring rate. Little bit more oversteer. A little bit more acceleration. There we go. Yes. Alright. Let's see. Ooh. At Tsukuba Circuit. Oh! Bunch of forward drive beasts. Alright, let's do this to see what we can do here. Got a legacy wagon. Boxer 4 turbocharged. 4-wheel drive, a little bit heavier than the Imprezas. But that is alright, because this 4-wheel drive will really help us accelerate. Out of the corners. Oh, someone's coming up the inside. I am too tired for that. Classes tomorrow are going to be chaotic because it's the end of the quarter. Uh-oh. What's the chaos going to be? Is it going to be movie, special demonstration? What is going to be shown? Oh gosh. I'm getting knocked around. Alright, let's go. Let's get a 4th place. Ah, party. Very nice. Base tech teacher. Quarterly party. Very awesome. Hopefully y'all are being good students in exchange for him being a good teacher and everything. I'm assuming him. Maybe her. Either way. Hopefully y'all are being good students for your teachers if they're giving you parties and, you know, they're being super nice, you know? Because they're going above and beyond to really make sure your learning is fun and you're learning. Good. Make sure you keep that up, man. For real, education is very important, especially things. I'll just like it good. Good stuff. No, this is a 2nd gear corner. 1st gear, you're bouncing off the rev limiter way too much, coming out of the corner. And then shifting mid-corner causes the car to lose stability and speed. Come on, give me a little bit more turn-in. Give me a little bit more front-end bite. You know what's crazy is despite starting from a standstill and getting caught up in all like the traffic and everything, our first lap is still faster than our fastest lap in the Mobilio. That is hilarious. That is genuinely hilarious. That this, even from a standstill, letting the Mobilio pass it, would catch up and pass the Mobilio. Yeah, it's just crazy how much tech came from like wartime as well. Very sobering to think about for sure. As the tech doesn't exactly have the best history, but is now being used to potentially help people as well. So it's very interesting for sure. Alright, come on, give me a little bit more front end bite. I may need to increase the front toe just a little bit more. Not quite getting the toe turn in that I want. And that's causing a little bit of understeer coming into the hairpins. Come on. 2.5 laps to go. Oh, hi. Alright, come on. Easy. There we go. Oh, the understeer is real. But we can make it work. I hope. There we go, 110. 2 to go. Come on. Give me a little bit of grip. Give me a little bit of cornering. Please. I know it's a big chunky sedan, and that first weight reduction is gonna hit hard for the better because we'll get that maneuverability that's much closer to the Impreza than the Legacy wagon. Cause this is a big chunker. But it's still holding its own. Like, we're able to beat the lighter weight MR2. Come on. A little bit of grip. Alright, one more lap, one more lap. Yeah. Look, granted, most of the time it's, alright, how can we best destroy the human body? And then we're like, alright, well, what if we do the opposite? Oh, hey, look, that kind of heals. Or, well, what if we do this only in a certain area? Oh, hey, cool, we can stop disease that way and stuff. It's weird. Alright, come on. I'm also braking too late. I'm used to the Mobilio braking points. And this is a much heavier vehicle that's going a lot faster. So I need to brake a lot earlier. But yeah, this thing should treat us well, especially later on once we get some upgrades. Easy. There we go. Not bad lap times. 110s. I'm sure once we get getting this upgrade, we can get it right around the 1 minute mark. Which is like the standard for all the funsies, for the fast cars and everything. No upgrades there. That's gonna be annoying. Pain. Pain, Pecco. Alright, let's see what the next race is. Let's race in Low and Searing. It's been a little while since we've raced there. We got time for, I think, maybe 2 more races. So let's go enjoy the little, not so little, Legacy wagon. This thing is an absolute beast, though. It should be very quick on the straights. The forward drivers will help it out of the tight hairpins of the cat ears and the front paw. Hi there. Yep, there's a Stagia. That's also forward drive. It's got the Nissan's, very, very powerful Nissan engine in there. Wagon versus wagon. There we go. Easy, easy, easy. Brake before the 100-meter board. There we go. Oh boy. Come on. Come on there. There we go, there we go. Easy. Easy, easy. Want to make sure we keep this as clean as possible. No off tracks, no collisions with your opponents. Just nice and smooth around the turns. That's what that school's only for. Pretty much. But even there, we didn't exactly have the best knowledge of the human physiology and everything. It's crazy how much medical science advanced in the past, 100 and so years. Absolutely crazy. Oh, hi. That's a skyline. R34 on the inside. We're understeering a little bit. Oh, he backed out. He whizzed out. There we go. Into Starfish. Oh, he likes diving up the inside, though. Ah, there goes the R34. Kind of figured that would be it. It's got the same amount of power, but it's a lot lighter. And it's got a little bit more aero as well. A little bit more downforce. Should help it around the twistier sections. But we're fighting valiantly. Oh, is that the Nismo Sylvia? That is... Oh, damn. Okay. We gotta fight hard. That Nismo Sylvia is gonna absolutely tear us to shreds if we let it. So let's not let it. Come on. Maxing out around 151. Thankfully, they like to go a lot slower on the banking than they need to. And that allows us to send it up the inside, a little bit of a tap. Welcome, JDM Love. I hope you're doing well. Right now, we're in a heated battle. We got a Sully behind us. We got his R34 in front of us. And we're in a big, chunky Impreza wagon. Said this rate of development, but the next 50 years, we might find a way to extend human life. I don't think we do eternity. I highly doubt we'd be able to get up to eternity. Because... Oh... We still have to deal with the cellular death and DNA degradation as the cells reproduce as well. That's one of the main factors of aging as well. Once we get past our physical peak, is the DNA begins to start to degrade a little bit. You know, like, you know, it's when you take a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. Eventually you end up with an unreadable mess. And that's when your body starts getting, you know, more and more frail. Slow it down, yeah, but it's one of those things as well with like the computer processors. Is eventually we do kind of hit a little bit of a limit. Oh, understeer. Like, I'd imagine you could probably get to like maybe 150 in 50 years or so. Like, that's not outside the realm of possibility, but like, eternity be very, very tough to do, I think. Hell, average life expectancy is still in like the 80s for most countries. Alright, come on. Can we hold it off? Through the backwards Radion. A little bit of a touch of the dirt. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Second place, I would definitely take that. Beating the Sylvia. Very nice. Ah. Alright, I got time for one more race, I think. Yeah. One more race. Not quite 11. Yeah, exactly. Like you look at the people that like the oldest now, like they're basically mostly being kept alive, kind of just perpetually bedridden and everything. It's like, yeah, you may be able to live that long, but like your quality of life is kind of still kind of crap. You know? Welcome, Reggie. It is time for the final race, where we're gonna be racing around in the Nordschleife in the Legacy Wagon. Hope you're doing well today, Reggie. Got a big, beautiful box of 4. We're gonna be starting on the outside, so it's gonna make it a little bit difficult because we're gonna get dived on the inside, I think. So let's move to the inside. Let's stay deep inside as they cause issues. Since I can't walk, I basically lose memories. Yeah, like at that point, you're like, that's not really living. That's just kind of surviving, in my opinion. I don't know, it doesn't seem worth it to me. Like, if it's not fun, well, that's not true. Like, what would be the point of artificially extending your life if you're just gonna be kind of bedridden for like the rest of your days? Like, that type of stuff. I don't know. Different people will have different opinions on that, for sure. For me, it's, you know, live the best life I can. When the time comes, it comes. If it doesn't come, count each day like it's a blessing, you know? Yeah. But anyway, holy moly, this thing is a blast to drive on the Nords. Oh, understeer. I know, oversteer. Save it. We did not touch the wall there. I am surprised we managed to do that. No wall. Just a little bit of dirt. We're all good. We're all good through here. Alright, let's go fast again. They know you were driving the AMG. I used to see on Nords. I mean, that's kind of how I drive on Nords and ACC as well. Just full send, sliding it around everywhere, just hoping for the best. Holy cow, though. Alright, about, I want to say a third of the way through the lap. Thereabouts. Now we're getting into some twistier sections. The track's going to slow down some more. A lot of tight technical corners. Little graze of the brakes here. Keep it nice and gentle. Don't even look at a curb funny, it'll be sent to Hockenheim. Yeah. The curbs are bouncy in Nords and ACC. Like, holy moly. Even in the M2, it doesn't like the curbs there. And the M2 is usually pretty good over the curbs. Because it's more of a road car. It's got more ride height and everything. You still gotta be careful with the curbs. Gosh, GT3s on this track are as scary as hell, though. Alright, time to stretch his legs again. Full speed. Honestly, just a shame the AMG Evo is a monster on Nords. Yeah. But it's still scary. Like, honestly, I don't know if I'll ever be fully comfortable in a GT3 at Nords. Like, I got mostly comfortable in an M2 there. I eventually got used to it. But like a GT3 at Nords, I ain't too sure. Alright, come on. Give me a little bit of turning through carousel. I touched like none of the concrete there. No grip. Yeah, GT4s are fun. I'm not done GT2s yet. The power I imagine would be a little bit scary, but otherwise manageable. GT3s though are like extra scary. Alright, got about the final third of a lap now. This is where the track kind of starts to blend together a little bit for me. And I'm just kind of winging it a little bit. Yep, like that. You can see there. Oh, I've done it in GT Mercedes does almost 300 kilometers an hour. Jeez. That's scary. That's genuinely scary. No, thank you. Nope. Nope. That ain't for me. I know I can mostly full throttle it through here. Up until I begin to make the right. And then back to 264 GP turn. That is scary quick. Alright, come on. Oh, the understeer is real. The understeer is real. Alright, come on. Only a few more corners to go. Got a long straight too. Big speed, big speed. How we do this, chat? Cadillac LMDH. Nah, prototypes are not built for. Prototypes are not built for their Nords. Come on, straight line speed. Let's roll. Yeah, we got some speed. I don't think second's gonna catch us here. I should probably begin lengthening the gear ratio just a little bit though. I'm bouncing off the rev limiter like a crazy. Alright, come on. There we go, and across the line. Oh, yay. Oh. Nice. Very, very nice. This will give us probably another level up. There we go. Give us some power. More power, baby. V10 F1 Le Mans. It's crazy. That is genuinely crazy. Alright. Let's go save. I'm gonna be ending the stream here. It is getting late. And I do need to get up quite early in the morning to get things ready for the proposal write-up and everything. So that's gonna be very, very fun. But yeah. I'm gonna be ending this stream here. Thank you all so much for watching, I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what we're doing well in the comments down below. If you didn't like the stream, please let me know what I'm doing so I can fix it in the future. With that being said, I've been Isaac Umbras, and wherever you are in the world, whatever it is for you, may it be a great time. And I will see you all in the next stream. Until then, take care everybody. Bye bye!